Got magazine 29 now for the Fanhome Build the Enterprise D. This time it's the part bag 110 out of 120. Hi guys, Ralph here. So, final part for the magazine 28 of the Fanhome, not Eaglemoss anymore, Fanhome Build the Enterprise D for the next generation. So, part bag 110 out of 120. The reason for 120 is number 29 is going to be 111 to 114, number 30 is going to be 115 to 118, and the last one is going to be just putting the saucer decals on, the registry number, the name, and basically just slotting it together. And then I will be putting it into my stand in the case that I've been building, which should be okay. I just still need to work a little bit on size wise, because I think it's spot on. It might want to be lowered a little bit, but I can do that anyway, so without a problem. So we have one side of the warp field grills, some, I think they're clear stickers. There's some other parts for diffusing the light, which goes in, which never really seem to work properly. Some large windows, part there for the edge on here for diffusing, which should have another bit somewhere. Is it in here? Again, some of these parts I won't be using that because my nacelle has already been half assembled because I got a free part of parts 1 and 2. Or was it 1, 2 to 6? I don't know. Windows there looks like they go in here and here. Smaller ones would probably go in there, but I think that's the next episode. I think it's the next magazine. And this part here, this is the final, and very final for all of the parts that go on the saucer. I mean, the couple of issues ago, we had the last actual panel with windows and the last actual section around the nacelle, but this covers everything over. There's a screw down here needs to come out, there's some bits needs to go in, there's some tape needs to go across in the future when this fits, but it's finally going to be done. So we've got 10 magazine part kits to do and 3 magazines. So let me get this one bagged, get it ready, and we're going to start to build. Right, the parts are all ready on this one, but I do suspect for me this might be a very quick video. So I'm going to start off with my nacelles. Right, this is the one we're working on at present, and then we'll switch to that one as soon as I'm exactly the right spot, which is going to be when the other side of this has been done. So potentially I'm just going to follow my own little whatever and plod along with it anyway, to do this as it's properly meant to be, same as that part. The way I've done the lighting is I've kept the LED strip in the middle, I've kept the original connector, which then, yes, if you remember the others, I've bought more of these connectors, and then we'll go onto the nacelles, onto the pylons here. So these just connect straight into that, then the power supply comes out of there. Fine, will work perfectly, he says. So it's all good as it is. Right, so I need that one to come out that side, that's come out that side, so it should be fine. Where the actual nipping points are on the port, which is that one, because we've already done the port one, because the spring parts which hold it in place are right there. I could fit that one right now if I wanted to, and then carry on with this. The other side, yeah, I could do with maybe keeping it this, well, this is the outside anyway, but I can see underneath here I could have put it on the inside, but it's going to be on the outside. So this other one wants to be opposite, but it won't be affected by these two parts that nip the whole thing, which is kind of these pegs here. They're on springs. We'll probably get into them in the next episode anyway. So that's how it connects to. So the wiring on this goes as follows. The original, everything's in there, done. The LED, the diffused LED light is all around the inside of this. I could have probably done it a bit further away. I wanted to get it right up against the grills, but it looks shockingly bad. So away from and inside there fits rather well. It's only a 5 volt, so it wired it straight to exactly the opposite side of the circuit board from where the connector goes. So very easy. It's on the top. It's not like I've done anything else with it. They don't want to be touching. Fine. Let's go down on there. Good. The LEDs on this board they don't make much of a difference, I wouldn't think. So at the present, they're fine as they are. The connector's there. The red LED for the HeroCollector is there as well. I'll show you this working actually, because once this is plugged in, pretend this is the main body plugged in. I've had to do a because they've got these connectors, the male ones. I've had to make a female to female so I could just connect up without doing some dodgy wiring. So this is it's the second one. My second one. It's not the one that's on here that we're making up now. So it all works perfectly fine. Get the lights down a little bit. It looks, for me, the viewfinder shows purple. It looks really, really good. Got the green flashing light at the bottom. For some reason it does look really purple, but it is really blue. Still, I can still do something with that. Put 2 LEDs on there if I want to. Let's take that one off of there and put it on this. Oh no, wrong one. My first one that I made up, and basically exactly the same flasher there. There's no light bleeding into here. There are different places you look at, and sometimes the HeroCollector looks 1 dot red, it looks 7 dots red sometimes. It's a bit weird, so something's really not right with it. So that works fine, and that works exactly the same. It's come away from there, unfortunately, with a sticking, but I can easily put that back down. Better. It's a really nice LED strip. I found it on Amazon. I've got plenty of it left over. It's nice, 5 volt, works fine. So cool. Then the edge looks pretty good. So that's for this. And I'm happy enough with that. I need to put together that one because I did trap, and there's somebody at the door. I did trap that inside here when it's connected in, but on this side now will be perfectly fine, so I haven't got an issue with that. This is the one we're working on in a second, so let me get tidied up and we'll carry on 1 second. Right, so off we go. So we have the nacelle. Again, this is benefiting you guys because you'll be doing this along with me, hopefully. So we take our nacelle, which is, yeah, what we've got, and we have this part here. It's a bit bent actually, that's a bit weird, but it should straighten up anyway. We have to make sure is that this edge bit here sits flush inside and is flush with, because sometimes when it goes together, I'll try and show you. So we'll go in there, over there, and over there. It's a bit bent, isn't it? I can actually feel the paint on this. I couldn't feel it on the original ones. It goes like that. There's a lip. You must make sure that it goes like that. So there's barely a lip there, and it's just up flush. Actually, there's a bit more lip there anyway. Yeah, so there's not a massive gap like there. It's kind of there. There, perfect. So it's not smooth. It's kind of in a little bit, but not by much. So that will go up against there. The only problem is that little tiny gap over here. But I need 4 AP screws. APs, I need a P. There you go. So these go 4 sections. Again, as usual, screw in place, do a few turns, stop, try another one. If it's not going to go straight as well, then fine, because if it goes straight, no problem, but you also might heat up the plastic, which might not grip properly. They're just warning you. There's just it's little things that you pick up by doing this. And you think, I need to learn or teach other people what they need to do, what they're doing wrong, instead of you're going to do it wrong, so I'm going to laugh at you. See, that's nice and tight there. Doing number 2, number 1. And back to 3, 4's done. Let's make sure it's, that's nice. 2's done. Done 3, cool. So you see there, it's almost flush to the actual bodywork, but it doesn't have to be, but that is absolutely perfect. I say, with the other one, it was, I think Dan did mask off the lines in the middle, the grill lines. and then sprayed over with like a bronze, which looks really good. It looks like it's been powered down, but when the lights are on, it shines through without a problem, because you've got the gaps in the middle, plus the light of the LEDs does make it go through quite well anyway. So let's go around here. 110. We have these plastic parts. See, you go with, that doesn't matter which way around it goes. That does, because you've got lip, and a lip there. So that goes inside there, because you can see it's like a three-sided box. It goes in, wedges in. I think it just diffuses things a little bit, confuses as well, and bemuses me as well at the same time. Got these two half circle parts. The small one goes inside the larger one, and for some reason you want to use the tape, and I can tell a mile off that it's not needed, because this is actually this is matte tape. That's right, we had gloss before. Okay, so we just put over that there and there, just holds it in place, but the fitting on that was quite ridiculously good inside there, but it's not frosted. It's kind of weird. So finally slot your two reflector assemblies into position. Slot into, yes, you put it down and puts into there, and it's so loose, it's ridiculous. I'd never liked these, that's why they are not in my build. I mean, to diffuse the LEDs, yes, but for this fine, it kind of works, but doesn't. It'll be held in place when the top goes in. That's not a problem. There it is. So that's how that is meant to look. Dead easy. This is stage 5, I think, 5 or 6 of the original lot. But also, ignoring this part here, this is definitely the wrong part, but this is just for you guys to follow along with. Now, we have this part, and I was excited about this part, except we're not really going to be using much of it. Let's turn it over. Right, we have these are windows, clear windows, which I have apart from the original. So we have the longer ones. See, there'll be different windows up top of here, I think. So he wants me to do a long window there, the outer ones there, darker ones on the inside. These don't usually fit one way, but there's the little lip, I think, goes on the bottom section because it looks a little bit wider on there. Does that look right on there? Don't know. No, it isn't. That might be a bit better. Let's push it into place. I don't think I've cut that one out properly, so I'm going to get another one. That's better. Yes. So we have these two pieces here. 110D, 110E. That's got an L on it. That has just got an R on it. So that is that one. Does it go that way around? Yes, because it's one of these horrible ones with a little peg for no reason. That I'd never seem to think go in place properly. AM screws. So two AMs, one on each side to hold the windows in place. I'm actually wondering why they're there, but there's a section there in the middle of it which is clear, so at least they're going to get light through on those bits. This isn't, I'm going to say, is this covered over by the cobra neck? But no, it isn't. Cool. There we have the first windows on here. Oh, look at that in there. I can't fit any screws in there. It's not come out right. Okay, so that one isn't, that one isn't. I need to get a little bit of a drill or something to just bore out the holes on there. Even the edges on here, these windows aren't very good. But this is production errors, simple as. We can't have a scream and shout at the production company because they don't really make them. If Fanhome carry on making this, then so be it. That's fine, that'll be great. But I'm gonna have to find some new parts from somewhere, and God only knows where. But with me showing you the lights and showing this part here, this will get fitted in the next issue, I'm sure, because we're straight on to these synopsis for the episodes. So it's coming together steadily. I think the next one will fit this. We'll carry on with the nacelle, so that'll be magazine 29. I think 30. I think I'm gonna have a look actually while I'm here. While you're doing nothing, just hang on a second. They're definitely on here somewhere. The files for this, the PDF files, which are actually on my Discord channel if you need to go there. Links are in the description. 29 part starts with the center section of the saucer, the grills, and mostly to do with windows, and probably going to be extra windows on here, and then the other grill for the nacelle. So then from then onwards, I think we can swap over to mine. What's 112H? Bussard EM Field Protector Lower. Okay, so that's there, but the problem with it is there's still going to be that extra piece. That silver piece there is going to be missing. So that's a bit odd that they haven't twice put this in now. Somebody's definitely missed a little bit there. I might have to glue that piece in place, because the lower is there, but the anti-reflectant bit isn't. The bottom section of the skeleton is there for the next one, for 113, and the captain's yacht and the bits for adding on to the center part where the batteries are going to be hidden in the saucer. And then there's one of the side section part and the Bussard collector. So it looks like we might be finishing the other nacelle in the next issue. Cool. It's actually going to, I mean, you can't see this, I do apologise. If you look on the part, yeah, we are fitting the section to the back of the lock-in section. We're not locking it in place yet. That's for Bussard, that's for Bussard, that's for the side. It's really getting on. First one is rightful air. Let's have a look at number 30. 30 starts with the picture we've seen before. We have one of the covers, the bottom section to the nacelle, the battery pack, the springs, another battery pack, the flat undercover bit. This is one of these I've got already. More battery pack, more springs, more stuff. So that's 118, cool. But then for 120, which is magazine 31, starts off with, come on, you know you want to, the opposite corner to the center section. If I show the picture on here, no, it doesn't even show anything. I should show one of these corners. Actually, it's this corner here, which is on 119 that we're working on. The battery cover, I won't be fitting the batteries in anyway, so just the actual cover itself will be fitted over, and then there's a magnetic clip cover which goes over the top. I will go through it a little bit, and then you've got decals. So yeah, cool. We've got not much to do, so I'm excited to carry on. This wants to be fit. I could probably cannibalize stuff to fit this now, but I have to wait. So will you. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye for now.